completely different.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Cassie's songwriter recalls Diddy allegedly berating and belittling singer.
I remember him screaming and saying, "Is somebody in the car with you? I know someone's in the car with you. Something is wrong."
Cassie Ventura's longtime friend speaking out about the singer's relationship with ex-Diddy.
That is a sign that Cassie is a good person, that she has friends speaking out for her.
You guys have any comment going into court?
Why would you ask his daughters that? What are they going to say? My daddy's a serial rapist. I'm just being honest.
How's he doing?
This coming as the embattled rapper's kids support their dad in court. A source telling ET, Cassie feels liberated and relieved with Diddy behind bars.
I would too.
She's quiet. She's kind. She's a good person. It felt like he didn't want her to be talking to me.
I love Cassie. I say this every show. But Cassie and her Me and You music video and the song Long Way to Go, that turned me on in 6th grade, because that's the age I was in 2006 when I came out. That, Mariah Carey, Shakira, Hilary Duff, Danity Kane, Nicole Scherzinger. Oh, they made me love women.
Tiffany Red's a Grammy-winning songwriter who began collaborating with Cassie in 2015.
Oh, sure.
Now she's opening up in 2020's special, The Secret Life of Diddy. Tiffany claiming in the new interview she heard Diddy berating his then-girlfriend.
I remember her being like, "You want to see something crazy?" And I was like, "What?" And she answered the phone. And as soon as he answered, "Where are you?" Like, he was so upset that she was out. He was just like, I remember him screaming and saying.
That's the thing that's about psychopaths and sociopaths, and to a lesser extent, narcissists. Like, they can have all the control, but when the woman does it, not good.
"Is somebody in the car with you? I know someone's in the car with you."
I gotta skip over that, even though that song is amazing.
Against Diddy out of court, months before CNN released 2016 security footage of Diddy assaulting her.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
I'm just mad it got caught. If he would have said that in 2016 after he beat her up, maybe, but nope. I'm just mad that I got caught.
Video is inexcusable.
That video also taking focus at Diddy's court hearing on Thursday.
What is Diddy's team arguing today when it comes to the Cassie video?
Well, it's very damning if it's found out that that video was actually leaked by law enforcement, that video can be suppressed. But aside from that the indictment can also be dismissed because of the actions.
That lawyer, the way she talks, she's from New York, I would not want to mess with her.
Of law enforcement.
Law enforcement.
As for Cassie, who's 5 years into her marriage with Alex Fine, our insider says the mom of two is focused on taking care of her kids with her husband.
This is a very Tampa Bay and San Antonio reference, and Tulsa, but he looks like Billy Madison from the Billy Madison Show. Bitches, I want to run a train on Nard's wife. If you don't listen to the Billy Madison Show, you don't get it, bitches.
Who's been extremely supportive and there for her throughout everything.
Oh, that's good. 856-49-HOPPY. And then you got this. It's all about the Benjamins,
I'm going through my moments of shell shock.
It is day 26 behind bars. Bail is denied.
Has it really been 26 days?
Diddy is living a life of virtual isolation away from his 7 kids. So what does his lawyer say?
Man, he does not know to pull out 7 kids.
Virtual isolation away from his 7 kids. So what does his lawyer say is the hardest part of jail? Quote, "I think the food's probably the roughest part."
Yeah, you know Diddy is used to eating the finest of food, so this is a little weird for him.
According to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, the menu today includes oatmeal for breakfast, fish and hummus for lunch, and lasagna or heart-healthy pasta for dinner.
I bet that hummus, no good.
The meals are supposed to be edible. I don't know that they are, based on some of the things that I've heard.
Cameron Lindsay is the former warden of the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, the reported hell on earth Diddy now calls home.
Nice.
So what does a typical day look like?
Mr. Combs is in the special housing unit, it's going to be very monotonous. It's going to be boring. He'll be afforded social and legal visits, but he will be in that cell for 23 hours a day. He would be afforded 1 hour of recreation per day. But when you say recreating on the yard, it's going to be an outdoor fenced-in area. The Federal Bureau of Prisons affords inmates 3 showers per week. To the best of my knowledge, the showers are still not built into the cells, so he would have to be escorted out in full restraints.
I don't know why we don't have video footage in court. Whenever the rich and elite have these court cases, but we don't have any access to it, Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, it's a little off-putting. Just saying, when you have all that and you don't hear anything about it, it kind of makes you wonder if something sneaky is going on.
E.T. has learned Diddy's mom and 17-year-old twins have all visited him in jail, but arguably the struggles of lockup pale in comparison to the alleged atrocities federal prosecutors claim victims experienced.
As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances he called freak-offs. When Combs didn't get his way, he was violent. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims.
I'm glad LeBron and all of them were hanging out. Sound like good guys.
Which took days or weeks to heal.
Diddy denies all the allegations, and his next court date is set for December 18th.
Oh, that sounds good.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.